Hello everyone, welcome back to Kirsty Colouring Sketch. I'm going to be colouring in this beautiful edition of Colouring Heaven magazine today, and I've tagged 2 pages and hopefully you can help me pick which page I should colour. The beautiful, beautiful pages. If you are watching this live stream back, if you click on the live chat button, all the chat will come up and then you'll know what and who I was talking to. So I might do a little flip of this book before we get into it. Do a little flip through for you. So this is a copy of Colouring Heaven magazine that was released yesterday. 40 Magical Fairy Tale Designs by Fabiana Attanasio. Now she does lots of beautiful books based on fairy tales. Her illustrations are just super duper cute. So inside you can probably tell that this illustration is based on Beauty and the Beast. So this is one that I possibly might be colouring today. And then we've got this one. I'm not too familiar with Hansel and Gretel, but I think possibly that might be an illustration from Hansel and Gretel. You'll have to let me know. It's the only fairy tale I'm not that familiar with. This is Beauty and the Beast. Another Beauty and... oh, it says on the other side. So this one, oh, that one was Beauty and the Beast as well. Oh, I don't recognise that. Take that little leaflet out. Oh, Luke is crying. And then, oh, sort of half and half. That'll be an interesting one to colour. It's as though he's morphing back into a prince. So it's half prince, half beast. Really fun one to colour that. This one is Cinderella, is it? So this one's Cinderella as well. Might be a nice one to colour in the autumn with the pumpkins. And we have the three ugly sisters. Or 2 ugly sisters and a evil stepmom. This one. They're really, really cute. This one's got a lot of people to colour on this page. This one. He's putting a glass slipper back on. Ah, this is Hansel and Gretel then, is it? I don't purchase every copy of Colouring Heaven because there's some issues which really aren't my cup of tea, but this, I really love this one. This is like a Christmassy page with the little gingerbread house or and the cupcakes, candies. She's pushing her butt. Oh, look. That one would be a really nice one with them in the circular shapes here. Peter Pan, this one. This was the other page, so I'm either going to be colouring this from Peter Pan today or the Beauty and the Beast page, so I'll let you decide which one you prefer to see. Hiya Zoe, welcome. It's early, I know. I'm doing good, how are you? It's early for everybody yet, I think. Oh, you can hear ambulances or something going past my house again. Police. Peter Pan. So we've got one vote for Peter Pan, this one. Oh, good. That's good to know. Good to know. Has anybody else got this issue? I think it was released yesterday. It's really, really cute. It is Zoe, but it's sort of the only time that's really good for me, because in the evenings I'm really busy with the kids and they've not been going to bed either lately, so if I want the peace and quiet then I have to stream during the day, and then there's not many people on, so you take your chances really. Take your chances. This is another Peter Pan. The flying. Hook. That is cool, that one. Hi Connie. You're waiting for yours. Oh, it's a beautiful edition. Really, really, I love this one. Hi Roslyn. Oh, is it? Oh, brilliant. Peter Pan again. I've only got one of Fabiana's books. It's the Alice in Wonderland one I think I got, and I've not really coloured in it yet. I have been a bit intimidated by it, to be honest. Pinocchio. These are going to be super cute to colour. His wooden skin. Look at that one. He's curving him. Did his nose. Yeah, Zoe, that's the exact same whip that I've got in that book, and I originally started it for Colouring Chat with Sammy's checklist challenge, and I was going to do half grayscale and half colour for one of the challenges, and it just threw me, and it's remained a whip for months, possibly about 5 months now. And we've got Snow White pages now. That's really pretty in the forest. They are, Connie, they're really lovely. Look at this one, the Seven Dwarfs. Super cute. Hi, Tammy. Good day? No, don't do impressions, Kirsty. Don't do impressions. 10 p.m. Oh, it's always good when the kids are in bed and you get that bit of quiet time. But mine are horrific for going to bed at the minute. Right, so now that there's a few more people in, I've had one vote for the Peter Pan page. I'll show you the two options that I'll colour today. It's either this Beauty and the Beast page or the Peter Pan page. So I've had one vote for Peter Pan so far. So do as many impressions. Oh no, you don't want me to do impressions. I'm really bad. So which one would you prefer to see? Peter Pan or Beauty and the Beast? You like both? We'll use you as the deciding vote if there's a draw then. They are cute. Peter Pan, 2 votes for Peter Pan. I did a page similar to this in the Cute and Creepy by Camilla Derico, which was this one. That was really cute. We'll go for Peter Pan then. It's like everyone wants Peter Pan. He's blonde. He's got blonde hair, Peter Pan, hasn't he? I really should have got a reference picture of him. I'll let you tell me what colour his pants are. I'm assuming they're green, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Tinkerbell here. So I'm going to start with the background anyway. I'll start with the clock. And I'm going to use some of my Black Widows. I'm going to be mixing the pencils up that I'm using today, but we'll start with Black Widows for the clock. Is it a reddish brown, his pants? Oh, see, I should have got a reference. Is hers reddish brown? Oh, lordy. Why did I think it was blonde? You know what I'm thinking? Has anyone watched the Tinkerbell movies? If you've watched the Tinkerbell movies, you'll know that there's the boy in it called Terence, and he looks very much like this, and he's got blonde hair. Is hers reddish brown? Oh. Right, I'm gonna stall chat for what? No, I'll do it in a bit. I'll start with the clock and then I'll have a quick look at a reference picture. Let me bring you in. I'll have a quick look at a reference picture in a bit. So I'm just going to base it all in this Black Widow, which is from the Monarch set, Dark Grey, MN109. They are beautiful. They really are. I did purchase the Harry Potter sets that she had on Etsy, and I coloured the Hermione. I really enjoyed doing that one. And my friend did the Voldemort, and that turned out awesome. Really awesome. So I'm just doing a really light layer of this to start with, just to give me something down on the page. Yeah, every single issue in this book is all Fabiana. All Fabiana. 40 illustrations. Luckily, I can pick this up from my local supermarket. So when I'm in getting my groceries, I always check to see if there's a new issue out, which is really handy. So I get this from my local Tesco. Can you not get it from the Anthem website, Roslyn? But I do know that people have been having issues with waiting times. I've seen a few comments on the Friends of Colour in Heaven Facebook page to say, you know, the issues haven't arrived yet and it's taking forever. But I don't know. You'd possibly have to look into it and find out. It's a pain in the bum bum. I enjoyed doing some painting yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? That's really bad that I can't remember when I did that painting. But I did a bit of acrylic painting using palette knives, and it was so much fun, let me tell you. It was so much fun. Is it called impressionism? When you're sort of creating something that's not realistic, but I don't know the correct word, but anyway, it turned out really good. Haven't we all, Roslyn? But we just keep buying more and more all the time. I'm not in frame here. Let me just zoom out a bit. Never in frame. yeah, just keep adding to it. I bought one of the art trolleys off Debbie yesterday because I've just got supplies overflowing all over my desk, and she was getting a new storage solution, so I bought her trolley off her, so that's at the side of me now. It's a lot better. A lot better. It's freed up more space on my desk. It was so much fun, and you know, I'd never done it before with a palette knife, so I hadn't even thought about it. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and I thought it looks really easy. So I just got a cheap set of palette knives off Amazon. I think they were £5.99, something like that. And yeah, I just went for it. I've let me try and zoom out as much as I can. But it was this one. So I just did the background with a brush to start off with and tried to blend it all out, and then all the trees, flowers was palette knifed on there. And then I've put some glaze, some of the golden varnish over the top to protect it. But yeah, that was super fun. Thanks, Connie. Right, what colour am I going for now? Let's get a bit of a darker colour down. We'll go for the shadow. MN125. Bring you back in. Hi, Minnie. Oh, brilliant. No, it's only come through once. You're alright. You're okay. What's on this pencil? Just going to add a few darker areas to this now, darken it up in some places. I'm not the best at colouring metal, but yeah. I think the closest I've got to colouring metal was in the Rory Dobner book, The Ink House, which was this. So I'm trying to go for the same effect that I did on here, and this was done with the Black Widows as well, all this metal. So I'm trying to go for that kind of vibes. We'll see if it turns out. So what you all up to today? Has anybody got any plans? Are you going to chill out now you've finished work, Minnie? It's chill out time. I'm going to be streaming for about an hour, and then I'm going to run around and do some housework, grab some lunch, and then I'll be going picking the kiddies up from school. Ah, brill. What are you studying at uni, Minnie? Oh, thanks, Roslyn. I don't tend to colour metal too much because I am intimidated by it. I just sort of wing it. I'm not the best at it at all, but yeah, I like how it turned out in that book. Animal Crossing. I can't play games anymore. I used to be obsessed with the racing games when I was younger. And now I just cannot play them. They don't interest me, and then I don't know what the Scooby-Doo I'm doing on them. And my little girl, they play on Roblox. Don't know if you've heard of that one. And she comes to me and she's like, "Mummy, change my clothes. Change my clothes on the game." And I just turn to her and I say, "Mummy doesn't know how to play on games. Go and ask your sister." And I send her to her sister because I haven't got the faintest clue. It's a sign of old age, that, isn't it? Education and care. Oh, that's brilliant, Minnie. I'm just going in really lightly at the minute, really light layers, because I don't want to go in too harshly. But I will be bringing in a couple more colours into this. The gunmetal shade from the Monarch set, and possibly a black, a flat black, something like that, towards the end. I think jobs like that and learning things like that are really rewarding. I have 2 children with special educational needs, and as hard work as they are, you know, when they do something, when they achieve something, it's like no other feeling in the world. You have to have patience though. Patience is key. Roblox, yeah. Roblox and Fortnite, ugh. Yeah, I have no idea what they're banging on about when they come to me. Among Us, yeah, that too. I got them some little plushies at Christmas for in the stockings. Some Among Us plushies. They just, I don't even know what they're supposed to be. They're really strange little characters. What games does your hubby play on, Zoe? I couldn't even tell you the names of the games what my fella plays on. He's obsessed with the computer and computer gaming, but I couldn't tell you what the name of the games are or anything like that. Sudoku, oh, Sudoku stresses me out. I cannot, I've always been awful at maths. Awful, awful. Numbers are not my thing. Did you really, Zoe? How nice is that? And did you live near each other, or did you live quite a way away? That's really nice. We met on the street. We was only 14, and my best friend from school lived on the same street as my fiance, and so all the girls and boys who lived in that street used to come out, and we used to play Kirby. I don't know if you've heard of Kirby, where you throw a ball at the curb. Really interesting game. And we just met like that, Just met playing a game of Kirby. To be a kid again. I don't know. You don't realise how good you've got it when you're a kid. It's only when you grow up you think, oh, love to be a kid again. 13 years ago, wow. Story games. Kirby. Oh. I don't think the cars used to like us throwing the balls over the cars. Well, to be honest, it wasn't me, but you know, the boys are more naughty, the naughty ones. I'm gonna do a bit more dark here just because there'd be quite a lot of shadow where his hair's shadowing this section here, so we'll go in a bit darker. Lego Harry Potter. I think I actually had to go on that once. I didn't know what I was doing. The kids had it on at some point. You know what I don't mind? I don't mind Mario Kart. That's about as far as it goes. Mario Kart racing. That's alright. You might meet someone. You might have to move a few miles away. I can't even think of anything that my fiance plays on. I can't for the life of me think of the names of them. I know he's played on Red Dead Redemption at some point. Is that how you say it? Oh my word. He used to have the longest obsession years ago with World of Warcraft. And a Star Wars game where he used to stay up raiding. He'd stay up till early hours in the morning raiding or something. I'm like, what are you doing? Hey Roslyn, at least they'll be intellectual. I don't know what colour to go for this bit round the edge of the next bit, what goes round. Don't know what to do with that bit. Hi Queen Cass 1. Welcome to the channel. I am colouring in Colouring Heaven's Fairy Stories Special, and this one's got designs by Fabiana Attanasio in it. So this one's based on Peter Pan that I'm colouring today. Detective game. I've seen my fella playing on Assassin's Creed a few times as well. But normally he's got his computer set up in the dining room, and my art desk and all my art things is in the bedroom. So in an evening when the children have gone to bed, he's in the dining room and I'm upstairs in the bedroom. So we don't watch what each other's doing. You love all the games, don't you, Zoe? Apparently there's a new Harry Potter game coming out. I know he told me that. I've no clue when. I'm going to put a bit of gunmetal in now just to mix things up a bit. Can you tell? No, not at all. No, not at all. Can't tell. No. Bring you in again. A little bit. Start at the top. I would think the majority of games now have shooting in, don't they, Minnie? I'm a bit funny, like, when the kids are on games like that, but, you know, it's the majority of them, like Fortnite and things like that, they've all got it in. So this gunmetal colour, it's putting a sort of hint of a sort of a grey green sort of colour, I want to say. So it's just adding a little extra touch of something, a little another tone, shall we say, very subtly. And then I'm going to go around the edges with a deep, possibly a flat black or a really deep grey. I'm going towards the centre with this gunmetal. Let's catch up with chat. No worries, Connie. Thanks for dropping in. Have a nice day food shopping. Hope it's not too busy in that supermarket. Oh, that's not bad then, Zoe. Nintendo. The kids have just got Nintendos. And then we got the wheels for them. The like little handheld steering wheel things. They loved going on them. Zoe. Disclaimer, I do not agree with drugs. Coming together a bit better now. Does take time though, I find. Trying to colour things like this takes a lot of time. I might do Peter Pan's skin next. Do his skin while I know what colour his skin is. I don't know what colour his clothes are, I'll have to reference them. Need to get a reference. I just filmed yesterday as well all my completed pages, and the last time I did that was 6 months ago. So it was really nice to look back at all the pages and also to find all the colouring books that I hadn't coloured anything in, which is a lot more than I thought, to be honest. You've sent me a picture. What have you sent me a picture of, Zoe? I won't be able to see it till later. Greens and browns for Peter Pan's claws. Thank you. Emergency vehicles are going past my house again. If you can hear those, do not be alarmed. They're not coming to arrest me. Oh, of Peter Pan. Oh, it's too bad that I'm filming on my phone. I can't look at it. I'd had to close chat down on my iPad to fire Instagram up. Illegal bills. What you like? Right, I'm going to go in with a darker grey just round the edge and then we'll start Peter Pan's skin. So I think it's the charcoal or it could be the flat black I'm looking for. Let me just test this on a piece of paper at the side of me. Yeah, that should be dark enough. I don't want it to go in too dark. Talking of drugs, I had my AstraZeneca vaccine I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Oh, it floored me for a day. I was in bed. I felt like, my body felt like a tank, like I couldn't move. But that's out the way now, till the second dose. Of course it is, Zoe. I'd love you to tag me. Sounds fun. I love a good tag video. Tammy, you have been going for a minute then. I thought, how do I reply to this comment? Oh my word. What are you like? It's like, what's the correct thing to say here? Quick, think. Oh lordy. I've got giggles now. I thought I could hear voices in the house then, and I've just realised I've left the TV on downstairs. Nearly give myself a heart attack. Cracking up. Oh, Zoe, don't be offering your budgie for free. We used to have a budgie when I lived at home when I was younger. We had a budgie called Joey and a cockatiel called Big Bird. To be honest, I wasn't a fan of them keep pecking me. I'll be honest. One used to bite like crazy. The budgie, Joey, it used to draw blood. If that nipped you, it was really vicious, that one. So they are noisy though when they want to be, aren't they? Do you put a cover over them at night time? Over the cage? My mum used to do that. I don't know if it's a thing what you're supposed to do. I don't know if that was to keep them quiet or to keep them warm at night. I don't know. Harry. Oh, is that what it does then? It keeps them quiet. We had fish as well at one point when we were kids, and they never used to live very long. I think I'm sheltered, Tammy. I have no clue. I have no clue what that means. I'm sheltered. I'm innocent. Zoe. Oh, you mean Viagra? Am I allowed to say that? Because I just did. Oh dear me. It's a good job my channel says not for children. Got it, yay. Tammy, don't act all innocent now. Oh, really, Zoe? It's because you've got such a sweet voice. You sound so young. That's what it is. Oh, have you got some stories to tell, Roslyn? Spill the juice on Tammy. Oh, definitely. How old are your teenagers, Tammy? I've got a pre-teen, she's 12. My oldest is 12 and my God, she sounds like a Kevin at the moment. Everything you ask her, everywhere she goes, she's just walking around going, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's so irritating. It's like a little world's ending every second of the day. Don't tell me it gets worse either. There is some trolls like that where they're not saying anything really offensive, but they're just trying to irritate you by asking random and silly things, if that makes sense. I know what you mean about it being hard to work out. "12 and 16. Yeah, breathing is hard. My gosh. Must be the age. I have to say though, she's been doing her jobs for her pocket money. I set some jobs on a there's a thing in the UK called the Go Henry card. It's like a debit card, but the parents sort of in control of it via an app on my phone, so I can set jobs on there, and she puts the app on her phone as well, and she can see what jobs are set, and she can see how much money she's going to get for the jobs. So it says how much pocket money she's going to get, and then it tells her if you do these jobs you'll get so much. So she knows if she does the job she'll get so much more. I'm off camera again, sorry. Glad to hear it gets better. Well, you did sound convincing until you put, did I sound convincing? And now I'm worried. Oh, good that you've got some mods. I've got 2 mods, but they're normally busy at this time of day, so I've picked a pants time to stream, to be honest. Because I think everyone has errands to run at this time. Errands and housework. Returns when they're 15, 16. Oh, that's a lot of years. That's a lot of years to wait. They almost make you feel guilty though, because you think, am I doing something wrong that they're so unhappy all the time? But I know it's not. It's just, you know, hormones and stuff, but you do question yourself. I remember being that grumpy teenager as well. You ready to kick people? Boosh. Nine-year-old. I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 3-year-old. So there's lots of fun and games in our house. 4 girls, 1 boy. Oh, thanks, Tammy. I think she needs some time as well, like, because obviously I have 2 children with special needs now. It's the 10-year-old who has autism, and my 4-year-old is going through diagnosis for selective mutism, autism and PDA. So normally my eldest, she attends a group here that we have called Young Carers. So they'll take her out by herself, they'll give her a tea, they either go bowling or they'll go to the cinema, or you know, they'll just do some activities or baking, and it's a chance for her to get out of the house and get away from mum, because it can be hard having siblings with special needs, because all my time is put into those children taking up my time, if you know what I mean. But with COVID, they've not been running those groups, so they've, you know, she's not had that time away. So when they'll be, yeah, it's fabulous, Roslyn. But when they'll be, I don't know how long it's going to be before they're able to go again. They even have volunteers to pick them up and drop them off if you don't drive. So it's just fantastic. But I'm going to do his skin now, because I'm a bit bored of that. I don't want to go in with more metal here yet, but I'll be doing a similar thing on all of this, just using some different tones. But I'm going to go in with the skin instead, and I think I'm going to get my Prismacolor Peach, wherever it's disappeared to. I put the heating on before I came up, and I'm absolutely roasting now. Sharpen my pencil. Oh, what happened to that? They don't do Zoom calls with them here, Minna. At one point when they eased the restrictions, they took so many into the carers centre, and they had a movie night where they ordered Dominoes for them, and they really enjoyed that. But obviously they was limited to 15. I think it was 10 or 15, and then when we went back into lockdown, obviously they had to stop it again. Just gonna zoom in a bit more on the face there. Me too. They're back at school now, so that's a bonus. I saw it this morning, Zoe. I've ordered it. Woohoo! I was so excited. I'd heard that they was going to put it on, but I didn't think it'd be anytime soon. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to be waiting another month or so for this yet. I was so excited. It was just over £15. I think it was something like £15 and 10 pence or something daft like that. But yeah, it's all ordered. Super excited. I've also got the Anastasia book that's been shipped as well, but I think it's going to take quite a while to get to me. It might take a few more weeks before I receive that. UK one, yeah. It is, that's the thing, and when they all release new books around the same time, you've sort of got to pick and choose which ones you want to get, because it's expensive. Starts getting expensive. It's like, I saw the Circle of Life book that a few people have been colouring in, And it looks really, really nice, but I said to myself, would I colour in it? And the answer's probably not. I'd probably stare at the pages thinking, it's intimidating me, I'm not going to colour in that one. So I've not purchased that one. I'm looking at all the pages and thinking they look really, really nice, but yeah, I've not gone for that one yet. It was cheap though. They are good prices, and even the Fragile World, is that £5 as well? And the quality, I thought the paper in those books, you know, for £5, that's just a bargain, I think. An absolute bargain. But yeah, the Hannah Calzon ones you get pricier, don't you? And the Anastasia books, it's more the shipping with the Anastasia books. The shipping and the tax is horrific. Absolutely horrific. Which one have you got, Minnie? I think I've got three other books. I've got Midnight Masquerade, I've got Summer Nights, and I've got Soulmates. But I think the Midnight Masquerade is definitely my favourite. Smell a buddy colour. I'll buddy up with anyone who wants to do a buddy. I'm just going in with a light peach on the skin. It's not really showing up on camera, but I promise you it's there. And then I'm going to deepen it up in a second. Let's get his little legs. Little leggies to come in a bit to get those on. Spirit Animals, that's the Soulmates one, isn't it, Zoe? It always confuses me because it's the same book, just a different name. Rosalind's been on the choo-choo train of enabling. Yeah, blame Zoe. She brought it up. There's the train emoji. Right, let's deepen this skin up now. Now we've got our base coat down. Chief Enabler strikes again. You enabled me to get those Winsor & Newton Pro markers, but luckily when you told me about them, I think there was half price on Hobbycraft. So I got a good deal, and I do love those marker pens. I do love them. It's got to be said. I'm gonna go in with the peach now. The first colour I used was light peach. Now I'm going in with the peach. I am sometimes. Sometimes I am, sometimes I can hold back. Just depends. Cult pens open. Do they? Don't tell me that as always. I need some more of the skin tone colours, actually. Yeah, I think it was the putty colour that I run out of, which is a nice skin tone colour. You know what, Minnie, though? Sometimes you can just have too much stuff. You can get carried away. I mean, there's stuff what I've bought, what I've probably not even used that much. And you think, maybe I should stop and think about what I'm buying first sometimes. See if I really want it or really need it. I mean, there's quite a few Colouring Heaven issues that I've purchased to flip through on the channel, which I've never coloured in. I think I'm going to give him a little rosy red cheek. Daydreams. No, I don't, Zoe. I've only got Midnight Masquerade, Soulmates and Summer Nights. Oh, I saw a flip through. I think it was by, was it Isabel? Passionista Colorista that I saw the first flip through of the new book. Do you like the cartoon stuff? See, I'm normally the opposite. I normally like the more realistic stuff. But this one, I love this one. And this one is sort of, this is cartoony, isn't it? I will do, Zoe. I'm going to put a little bit of pink into his cheeks. This is the rose, Prismacolor Rose. Do you know what I've thought about doing for my next watercolour painting? I've thought about doing a little baby Yoda, but I don't want to butcher him. I love him so much, I don't want to butcher him. Do you think it's relaxing? You know what, it's the worst thing for me. Not watching it, but actually colouring it. Because I'm the worst at skin. The absolute worst. And the dark skin tone that I attempted recently was just, ugh. It was not blending at all. But yeah, give him some rosy cheeks. Grogu. Yeah, I still call him Baby Yoda. I don't like Grogu. Who decided on that name? Oh, Minnie. I could not even attempt. Oh, well, I'm 33 now, and it's been a long time since I've learnt anything or had to engage my brain in anything like that. I don't think I'd be able to concentrate. Blend his little cheekies in. Oh, it's quite cute, actually. Hi, Oreo. Three video. Oh, that's the worst, Zoe. The editing is the worst. The absolute worst bit. The absolute worst. I don't think people realise how time consuming it is to edit videos. I certainly didn't realise before I started doing videos myself, and it can take you twice as long to edit a video than it does to record and film it. Minnie. You're not going to get much done chatting in this group. Oh, I love having you all here though. It's really nice. Need to be able to pay someone to do it, Zoe. I've just started popping all the links into my videos as well, like the watercolour videos that I've been doing. I've been posting links to the products that I've used, so the watercolour paper, the brushes I've used, the paints I've used, and just doing that takes time because they're affiliate links. So I've had to go on the Amazon affiliate page and find all the correct links for them and link it all up. It does take you time. Do you always get one pencil that walks off your desk and you can't find it? Because without fail for me it's always my blending pencils, like my Caran d'Ache blender and my white Prismacolor, and they're just gone. It's gone. It's disappeared. It's gone off my desk. You just sign up. So if you Google Amazon affiliate, it'll say sign up, and you just put in all your details on there, and it's just really quick. It just signs you up straight away. You can either choose to be paid directly into your bank account, or you can choose to be given a gift certificate a gift card for Amazon. But the threshold is £25, so before they pay you, you have to have £25 in that built up in your account, if you get me. It is a slow burner. You don't get very much commission at all. It is really little, really pennies, but it's better than nothing. And that way people can support your channel without it costing any extra to themselves. So if you saw a product that I was using, clicked on my link and thought I'm going to buy it anyway, it costs you nothing extra and you're supporting the channel. So I like to do that with other people as well, if I see that they've got one. I've not heard of Lily St. Clair's books. What are they? I've not heard of that one. There's a few artists I've found recently who I hadn't heard of previously, like the Doing My Was on Etsy. And they're really beautiful pages as well. They came up as a suggestion when I was just scrolling on Etsy. From Yorkshire. Oh, I'll have to check that out, RVR. I'll check that out. I'll scroll back through chat when it loads up later. Try and find it. But yeah, is there any artists you've found this year that you didn't know about before now or recently? Let's spread some love for some new artists. Hi Pencil Addict. Oh, I'm brilliant, thank you. How are you? Oh, thanks for watching it. I love doing videos like that because it's nice to look back at your own work as well, because you forget about a lot of the pages that you've coloured, or you forget about colouring books that have been shoved to the back of your drawer. So it's nice to grab them all out, rotate them all, possibly colour a page out of a book you wouldn't have done otherwise. Is that your name, Pencil Addict, Erin? I'll have to get a list and write everyone's names down. That's what you have to master when you're live streaming. Master all the real names. I've got Zoe's down now. I'll move you up a bit for this leg. I will do RVO, I'll have a little look. So they're on Amazon are books, that's good. What sort of things does she illustrate? Does she do portraits? Is it fantasy? I might have missed some comments because chat's flying a bit. Larisa May. I've not heard of that one either. No, I've not heard of that one. And is she on Etsy, Zoe, or is it something you can buy on Amazon again? I like your little dab emoji. I'm just dabbing now. Just dabbing. If my daughter was here, she'd be... Do you know what she said to me? She got, "Oh, Mum, you're so cringe." That's what she says to me. "You cringy." Calls me cringy. You know you're old when your daughter's embarrassed at you. I said to her, who's more embarrassing, mum or dad? She's like, you. I'm like, oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh, Amazon. So I need to go check Amazon out after here then, for all these people. I like how you can favourite the artists on Amazon. Or is it follow? There's like a follow button if you purchase a book. On Amazon it'll say follow this artist. Or something similar. Just blending these colours together now with a light peach. Because I don't know where my blender has got to. It's in hiding again. Kirby is a big challenge, you know. They can be intimidating, but with any pages that I find intimidating or I find that it's a lot nicer to stick a base down first. So obviously with the Kirby pages they aren't single-sided, so I wouldn't use any alcohol markers for a base, but instead I'd use maybe like a Neocolor 2 for a base or a soft pastel for a base, and then go over the top of that with pencils, because I find that, you know, going straight in with pencils can be intimidating and it can take forever. But if you fill that white space first with something like a soft pastel, I just find it, you know, it's not as bad then. Oh, I remember you saying, Zoe. Awful, awful. Touch wood, we've not. Well, if we have had it, we don't know we've had it. But yeah. The effects from the vaccine, that 12 hours after the vaccine was bad enough. So I wouldn't like to experience COVID, put it that way. Right, I am going to have a scuffle round for my blender because I don't want to go in with the peach on the face and it get too dark. So I'd prefer to find the white Prisma or my Cavendish blender. Yes, I've found my white Prisma. Just give it a quick sharpen. Oh, are they mini? My daughter's been having the lateral flow tests. The first day she went back to school, she was so nervous about having it done. But I think she's okay now. I think the fact that over here they're doing it themselves, so they're giving the student the mirror and they're telling them how to do it, and the students are actually doing it themselves. So I think that takes some anxiety away, because obviously when it's somebody else doing it, you don't know how far they're going to shove it up your nose, you don't know. But if you're doing it yourself, you're in control. You're in control. I don't think it's as scary. Let's blend his little face. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be terrifying for them, I think, if they weren't in control of doing it themselves. So that's his skin done. I've not had to have one, luckily. I don't go anywhere though. I'm in the house constantly. Oh, thank you, Roslyn. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Have a lovely sleep. I forgot it was so late there. Mother on the phone. You sound like me when my mother comes. Nonsense. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. I'm going to do some of these little leaves here, I think. Why am I think leaves are mainly green. So we'll just go for that. Oh, that's not nice. Erin. Yeah, they make you have it before you go for surgery, don't they? Oreo, I don't think it'll let you put links in. I think it only lets mods put links in. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I think it's better to get checked out now, isn't it? Better to just check. So I'm gonna find some nice greens. I'm going with a light chartreuse PC989 Prismacolor. And then we'll deepen them up. I've done a lot of leafage lately in pictures. Oh, so much. I coloured a double page spread from the flower here, which was full of leaves. And then, what was the other page that I did with leaves on it? My head's gone. I did another page with leaves on it. Lots of leaves. Just do these little ones for now. Oh, that's a leaf, isn't it? Or it is now. It is now. We'll get some dark greens now. Let's sharpen these. You're back. You're free. It goes through me, anything like that, going up your nose, and you know, I had to do my daughter one and it just grossed me out. I had to put it down like in a throat and then put that up a nose. It was grossing me out. I'm gonna just zoom in a bit on these leaves. That's a bit better. I'll definitely search that Oreo, definitely. Abstract flowers. I do love colouring flowers. The flower yearbook that I've got, I really thoroughly enjoyed that page that I did. Really did. So I'm just gonna add some depth to these leaves and then I will be ending the stream to go for some lunch and a bit of tidying up before the school run. Prismacolors are so nice for doing flowers and leaves though, because you can get a really nice blend on them. Was you scared with them gagging, Minnie? Oh, what Disney book have you ordered, Erin? I think the only Disney book I've got is the Vitralis, aka the Vitro, but I've got the Vitralis version. And I've only done 2 pictures in that because it is huge. Oh, my postman's just delivered some mail. Yeah, the Disney Vitro Vitralis is huge. And I tend to do it in Neocolor 2s because it's quicker. Shut up, Zoe. You need to stop enabling Mrs. Don't tell me that's coming out. I barely coloured in the first one. I wonder what sort of pictures they're going to put in that one then. Be interesting. So I'm assuming it's going to be stained glass again if it's called Vitralis 2. Yeah, I've got that on pre-order as well, Zoe, from Amazon. The Johanna Basford. We'll have to do a body colour in that one. It is a shame, Oreo, and as well, you when I first started colouring and coming into live streams, you used to be able to click on somebody's name and it'd take you straight to their channel if they had a channel. And now they've took that option away, so you can't do that, which I think is sad. Yeah, Zoe, please. Was it Johanna what did the flip? I think I saw something about it, but I didn't watch it. 4 of Maria Trollet's books. Wow. I've got 2 of her books. I need to colour in them a lot more, to be honest. A lot more. Indian coast. Oh dear me. Erin, you're on a shopping spree? It wasn't after seeing all them pages from those books on my finished pages video, was it? Don't be calling me the enabler. Oh, flip of the new Vitro, yeah, definitely. Definitely, Zoe, please send it to me. Where did you find that? Maybe. No, it wasn't me. Frenchman I follow on YouTube. Oh, that's good. So is it out already in France now? Or is it not? Because I have bought a book off Amazon France before, and I'm wondering if it comes out there first, if I could get it on Amazon France. It's dangerous. Yeah, it was the Coloriage Wild 5 that I got from Amazon France, because she's a French illustrator as well, so it came out there first. That's those leaves done. Let's zoom you out a bit. That's a good idea, that, actually, Erin. And then you can use up everything you've bought before the next year. Oh, I'm going to call it a stream now, guys, and I am going to go for lunch and hoover up, which is not very exciting. I hope you're all gonna enjoy the rest of your day, or sleep if it's time for bed in your country. Oh, thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping me company. And I'll either possibly be streaming again tomorrow or Friday at the same time, but I'll put a schedule up so you'll see it. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. See you again soon. Bye.